everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. Oh, have we got some fun times in store today, my friends. What we're going to start off by doing, though, is finally upgrading to full diamond armor. That is right, last episode we went on our first proper caving session and we got ourselves enough diamonds to not only make ourselves a full set of armor, but we've got 7 left over here as well. So not only can we make a pickaxe, we can also make ourselves a sword and an enchant table. And talking of which, here we are. We've got ourselves a pickaxe and we've got ourselves a sword. And as you can see, instead of our old armor taking up space in some of our chests, we're going ahead and smelting them down to become nuggies. And we can use this iron for something else in the future. So here's a cool thing, my friends. We're at 28.5 levels currently. If we were to go on just a little bit of a cow rampage, would it be possible for me to get myself up to 30 levels as a result of doing that? Not only would I have 30 levels, but I'd have a whole bunch of leather to make books and thus bookshelves. So then, Mr. Horsey, I think it's time for a little bit of a trip out. We're gonna see if we can find a whole bunch of these fellas. I gotta be honest, I can't remember how many bits of leather I already have. I'd like to say 5, as that was the amount I think I had in that caving bundle in the last episode. The magic number of leather you need for a full level 30 standard enchant setup, of course, is 46. So if you minus 5 from that, it's 41. So while we continue our hunt, it gives me an opportunity to say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. Still averaging around 1,000 likes per episode. That sort of support really genuinely does mean the world to me, my friends. I hate doing this. Oh, what a horrible sound. Hey, at least I had the foresight to bring a bed with me. Yeah. More than halfway there at this point. Man, do I feel bad for doing this. But the good news is we have ourselves a horse already. And we have ourselves a big old cow pen with lots and lots of cows. Just the one more and we should be done. There we are. And look at that. We've got ourselves a nice top up of food as well. How many levels are we at now, though? Oh, 29 and a third. Never mind, though. I've got a bit of an idea as to how we can get ourselves up to 30. Alrighty, finally back at base. Come on then, Mr. Horse. Let's get you put back in your pen. There you go. So we've got quite a lot of sugarcane already on us. We got ourselves 2 books. So actually, we could have minused 2 further leather off of our goal. Just in case we don't have enough sugarcane, though, I think a little harvest here is in order. Oh, is that satisfying? And there we have it. 46 books for your boy. Excellent. Right, now, we have ourselves a diamond pickaxe. We need to find ourselves just a little bit of obsidian. And for that, we're gonna pop down our mineshaft staircase here to the very, very bottom of the world. And here we go. We're gonna mine this first bit up, and then we're gonna chuck down some water so that subsequent bits of obsidian don't wind up resulting in my death. Should we just say screw it and get ourselves another obsidian, not only for an enchant table, but also a nether portal? I think that would be a good way to go. In which case, we need a grand total of 14. But with that said, in the future, I have a pretty awesome build idea. A fully fledged nether portal build. I've been planning it in a creative test world for many an hour now, and honestly, I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful once it is up and running. But yeah, we'll do that in another episode once I've got the resources for it. For now, though, just a nice basic nether portal, just so we can see what kind of spawn we have in there. And yeah, I think we'll be looking pretty good. So there we are, 15 bookcases and 1 enchant table. I'm always really excited to see what the very first enchant is going to be on one of my bits of gear. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we have looting 3 off the rip. Maybe a little bit of fortune 3. Maybe some silk touch, you know? So let's have ourselves just a little bit of a snooze, thus setting our spawn point back in the house. It would have been embarrassing to spawn all the way back at world spawn if I wound up dying in the nether straight away. So, yeah, glad I did that. Where's my lapis? There it is. For now, we're just going to have ourselves a temporary setup, but similar to the Nether portal, I would very much like to have a proper build for it. But yeah, here we go. Enchant table. Let's see what we get. On a pickaxe, first of all. Efficiency 4. Do you know what? That is actually kind of good. What about on a sword, though? Sharpness 3. I would prefer the efficiency 4, if I'm being honest. However, let's go and check out the armor. Fire protection 3. Nah. Protection 3. Nah. Fire protection 3 again. Nah. Aqua affinity. Nah. Maybe we can see what we get on a book as well. Protection 3. Nah. Alright. So, let's put down our temporary portal and let's light this. So here we go. For the first time heading into the Nether, what kind of spawn is awaiting us? I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're pretty high up. We've got ourselves a ghast straight off the rip, who is pretty much immediately dead. Oh, look at all the glowstone here. Dude, there's so much. Oh, that is brilliant, though. Anyway, going back to what I was saying about getting ourselves up to 30 levels real easy, like. Quartz. That is going to be the way we get ourselves up to 30. Oh, this is the vein, isn't it? It's going to get us up to over 30. Oh, a little bit down here. And there we have it. In terms of what we've actually got around our Nether spawn here, structures-wise, there doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, good grief. Wait, what's happening? Ah, it's this guy. I ain't about to have no piglins killing me. That's a big fat no. But yeah, in terms of structures around here, there doesn't actually appear to be any, which is unfortunate, but to be fair, we could have spawned in a worse biome. I don't mind nether waste nether spawns. I think that they are perfectly fine. Like, I could deal with them pretty easy, like. Alright, so the big question, are we going to get anything else aside from just efficiency 4? Let's have a look. No, we got it just by itself. Okay, so it means that this pickaxe is going to run out quite a lot quicker. But, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. What's this? Bane of Arthropods 4. Yeah, okay. In terms of the next enchant, not really too much going on. I mean, this would be good against my creeper brothers and indeed the wither boss. But aside from that, it's all kind of meh. Unless I make myself a bow. Maybe we can see what we get on one of those bad boys. All right, bow. Let's do it. Unbreaking 3. I've always considered Unbreaking to be a bit of a gamble. Only if you get Unbreaking just by itself, the only thing that piece of gear will do is just last longer. You know, it won't be faster. It won't offer you more protection if it's armor. I'd very much prefer to have something that actually makes the bit of gear better, aside from just it lasting longer. Are you telling me I don't have any grindstones in my workstation bundle? Say what? How is that possible? Grindstone recipe unlocked. Just gotta grab myself, I think, some sticks, and we should just about be able to do this. There we go. Right, now we have the opportunity to do dud enchants. If you don't know what I mean by a dud enchant, you simply do a low-level enchant, and then you simply use the grindstone to get rid of those enchants. And then the enchants should have re-rolled. Yeah, look at this. We're getting power 4, for example, on a bow now. Efficiency 4 on a shovel. Not too bad. Aqua affinity, meh. Thorns 2, I mean, ordinarily I'd be pretty happy with that, but I think I'd like protection 4 above all else on a diamond chest plate. And then when it comes to the helmet and the boots, I prefer to go for the specialized enchant. So respiration 3 on a helmet, and then with the boots, either depth strider 3 or feather falling 4. Sadly, none of those have popped up yet. So I'm thinking our next enchant might be a shovel, perhaps? Maybe we could disenchant this and have ourselves an efficiency 4 axe. So the next thing I want to do is I want to see where my nearest structure is in the Nether here. Ideally, I'd like to find a fortress somewhere. That way I can grab myself some blaze rods and nether warts and stuff like that. So then I could have access to potion brewing. I mean, finding a bastion would be cool, but it's not really a priority right now. All right, very good. Basalt deltas has been spotted. So this would be good for a source of magma cream. If I was to eventually get myself a bunch of frogs and bring them over here, maybe we could have like a giant magma cube spawning platform. Goes without saying, the best way to make a frog-like farm is by finding one of those bastions that have the magma cube spawners in them. Unfortunately, you're not always guaranteed one, are you? Do you know what? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just get myself back up to 30 levels again. I mean, now that we can mine the quartz way faster, why not, right? 27, 28, 29, and just like that, with absolutely no issues whatsoever, back up to 30. Hey, should we go for advancement time? Return to sender. Oh, I missed. Come on, Python, the ping pong king. Yep, that'll do. Now, how about some celebratory glowstone for your boy, huh? Oh, yes. Don't mind if I do there, Minecraft. Very good. That's not even that far away from my portal. My portal, by the way, is like just up there. I had to try and dig myself a network of tunnels so I could get down to a lower altitude because I figured, you know, me spawning high up in the nether might have meant that I spawned above a nether fortress. And I guess I was kind of half right. I had to get myself to a lower place in the nether to be able to explore a whole bunch more of the land here. So yeah, there we are, the beginnings of a fortress. All we need to do is try and get up to it. Shouldn't be that difficult. We're just going to make ourselves a bit of a staircase in this little mountain here, and then we should be good. Yeah, here we are. And we're starting off with the sheltered section, meaning that we can find ourselves, potentially, some treasure chests here and there. Maybe there's some horse armor. Maybe there's some obsidian. Maybe there's an armor trim or something. We already have nether warts. Don't mind if I do. This is a good find indeed. Oh, do you know what? If we could find some additional diamonds in the fortress here, maybe we could make ourselves a shovel and put efficiency 4 on that instead of the axe. Oh, that would actually be such a cool idea, though. We'd be able to instant mine dirt and sand and all that kind of lovely stuff. So here we go. First chest of the fortress. Okay, do you know what? I'm actually kind of happy with that because it means we can sort of invisibilify ourselves. That's right, that's a word I just made up. By putting a piece of gold armor on, even just one piece, you make yourself invisible to piglins. Might be a good idea to add a little arrow formation of torches just so that we know how to get out of this place. Under no circumstances do we want to get lost here, my friends. No way. So, just some little navigational hints and tips. The arrow formation leading towards the exit, that's definitely one of them. The second one is if I come across a bunch of dead ends and I don't want to keep walking down the same corridors and rediscovering those dead ends, I just block off the area. Oh, okay. Right, now things are going to start getting interesting. We're going to have first with a skelly butt of this entire series, and he's done. And that guy's also done. Excellent. We didn't get a blaze rod from him, though. Ah, sad times. What's this got? Ooh, obsidian and some horse armor. All right, yet another chest. Oh, yes! Dude, this thing is, like, actually quite rare. And we've got it in the first fortress we discover. Hey, that's not too bad, is it? All right, so let's see where this goes. Could have sworn I saw... Yeah, I did. So, oh, another one there, in fact. Ooh, and another one. 3 chests? Any advances on 3 chests for this alley? Wow, that's still pretty good, though. I wonder what our chances of finding diamonds are. Oh, yes. Literally just one. That's all I need to make myself a shovel. Couple bits of gold. And in this one here. Oh, look at that. Another rib armor trim. Oh, how fantastic is that, though? Hello. How's it going there, broski? Guess what? You're too tall. You can't get in here. Boom. Give me a skull. Darn it. So there we go. Once we've blocked off all of the places that go to dead ends or places that aren't of any interest, what we essentially have left is basically the exit leading directly up to the non-sheltered area, the big old open area where you can start finding things like blaze spawners. Talking of which, there's one up there. I wonder if we could get super lucky and get ourselves a double blaze spawner opportunity. There's another blaze spawner there, but I don't see any other blaze spawners next to it, sadly. Got some strange fortress generation going on here, haven't we? Look at this. This is supposed to lead, I imagine, into that giant structure over there, but it doesn't. It leads to it, but not in it. How weird. Could it be possible we have two fortresses trying to take up one slot? I don't know. All I do know is I definitely want to explore over here. If there is a second blaze spawner, oh man, am I going to be happy. Ah! Okay. Boom. Okay. Right. Yep. Yeah, okay, good-o, Minecraft, good-o. Then you had your shot. All right, blaze rod number 1, yes? Yes? No. I think there's a reasonable chance here of getting our first with a skelly skull. Come on, let's have you. Maybe I should stop trying to call it. Maybe then I'll actually get them. You know, inject a little bit of reverse psychology into the mix. Unfortunately, the answer to the question, is there a double blaze farm opportunity here? The answer to that is no. To be fair, though, we do have ourselves some decent wither skeleton farm opportunities. Only having a nether fortress that is above a vast expanse of lava is probably like the second best way of getting a bunch of wither skellies to spawn inside of a wither skelly farm. The first one being having a nether fortress be inside of a soul sand valley biome. But sadly, we haven't got that going for us. But yeah, this is not a bad location. Needless to say, though, that is a project to be undertaken in probably the very far future. We've got plenty of other things to be getting on with for now. And the first thing is getting back to base because, oh my goodness me, I've got a lot of good stuff on me and I don't want to mess things up and die and such. Oh, look at you spawning in on my way back. Oh, I'm not having that. Ooh, more with the skellies. Skull? Question mark? Nope. Alright, this guy. I got a feeling about this guy. Skull? Ah! Don't quit your day job, Python. You're never gonna become a decent fortune teller. So, up these stairs here. Then we basically do a little bit of a U-turn on ourselves. So we can start climbing this bit here. And then all we gotta do is get to the top of this little mound. And there we are. That was that large expansive glowstone we found at the very start of our nether trip. And there's the portal. Hey, Mr. Horsey, check it out. You're about to get a super bling-blang upgrade. Oh, dude, you look amazing. We are now the Diamond Pals. Look at us both. Oh, this is brilliant. So the first ever armor trim we got was from a trial chamber. And then the second ever one we got was a rare one that you get from nether fortresses. Like, am I the only one who finds that a little bit bonkers? So what do we think, my friends? What are the chances of getting something on top of the efficiency 4 on our shovel? Let's have a look. Enchant. And we got fortune. Okay, so we got ourselves a decent flint gatherer here. Can you imagine if we got this on our pickaxe instead, though? Ah. That would have been amazing. All in all, we have not done bad, have we? A first level 30 standard enchant, a little bit of a trip around the nether, finding that rib armor trim, blinging up both myself and Mr. Horse here. Oh, it's not been bad. So, let's go ahead and wrap up today's episode with the comment of the day. SGVBX says, if you are building a double skeleton farm, you can make it AFKable. Skeletons drop XP when killed by tamed dogs. I'll be honest, in terms of AFK farms, I've never really been someone who enjoys them a whole bunch. You know, just having a farm and you just have to sit there and wait for the drops to come in. I would rather just be, like, working on things while the drops are passively being generated. And what I mean by that is, if you think about, like, an iron farm, we could be going ahead and building and exploring, and so long as we're roughly in the same area as the iron farm is going to be passively generating iron constantly, like literally 24/7, so long as you're in the world. So I don't mind making farms like that. I've never been a fan of making farms that you AFK at, though. At the end of the day, I got electric bills to pay, my friends. Anything I could do to lessen that energy bill burden Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. So yeah, farms that passively generate drops over time, tip-top, fantastic. I will absolutely go for them. But farms that just require you to sit around doing nothing, yeah, nah, not really a big fan of them, if I'm being honest. So while I do appreciate the suggestion, we probably won't make an AFK mode for the skeleton farm. It's going to be one where, you know, if I'm there, then I'm there to get XP and I'm there to get drops. I mean, you know, I want to use myself some looting over there eventually, perhaps, to get more drops, etc., so on and so forth. So yeah, hopefully that answers that comment. A massive thank you to all of you folks for watching today's episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Our first little exploration into the Nether. And yeah, not bad stuff going on in there, to be honest with you. If you've enjoyed today's episode, of course, we're excited to see more. Be sure to drop a like if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.